every season, you'd think, oh, I can't wait for him or her to say that line, because you knew exactly how they would do it. We all knew each other's parts so well by then, and it was great fun to watch.
And of course, they start to write around the people. Once they know how they'll do it, the characters get written around.
Monday morning when we did the read-through of the week's episode was something I always look forward to tremendously. For exactly that reason, you think, I can't wait to see Flick and Helga do that scene together. It is going to be a killer, and it was just so exciting. It was so exciting. It was all downhill after that, really.
Did you any of you find anything challenging about playing any of your characters at all?
Being hit over the head by Helga was a bit challenging, which seemed to happen a lot, and being chained up a lot. But apart from that, it was fine.
I think the challenging thing, but it was a good thing, was we were encouraged wherever possible to get each scene done in one take. Because we had the studio audience. Because the more takes that were taken, it doesn't seem as fresh, and certainly my character, one or two others, had a kind of shock value often. That's something I came out with. So there was a lot of pressure on you to get it in one, and I think that was a good pressure. I mean, I've seen other sitcoms being recorded, and each scene they can take 6, 7, 8 takes of it, and you just think, well, we were sort of bored with this now, So I think that's why it had so much energy.
It did actually make you pretty nervous, didn't it? On the
really
day that
did,
you were actually recording it, because you had your live studio audience that you were performing for, but then you also knew you were doing it for the cameras.
I seem to remember they tried to do it continuously, so when you went from one scene to another, if possible, they used to say, can you run across and go straight into the next scene?
They did.
Rather than stopping it, which was just to give it that energy that I think it had.
So it was shot not only in story order, but in real time. As much as that was possible.
Wherever possible. It was, there were 5 cameras, so sometimes you'd have 3 cameras, say, in the cafe scenes, Cafe Rennie, and then if it was going to the back room, there'd be 2 cameras waiting in there, so you'd actually in real time go through that door at the back of the bar and straight into it, and
a camera would be there to pick you up.
Absolutely right. I mean, it used to be so nerve-wracking, wasn't it?
Well, and especially not falling over the cables. You ran from one set to another.
And you say, am I in the right spot? And then the red light would come up on the camera and you're off. But
of course, if you were the one who'd messed up, that's the worst thing.
So there was a lot of pressure, but I think it was good pressure. We used to sort of get nervous all together.
It made you focus.
It did.
Would you bounce off each other though? If someone had, say, mucked up, would you all bounce off?
So
if something goes wrong, one of the secrets, more so on stage, but like if you drop a prop or something and it crashing, let the audience know that they know. Don't pretend it hasn't happened, because it patently has happened. And if you let them know that they know, everybody's fine with it. So the actor dropped his prop. It's not the end of the world.
Don't let them see the whites of your eyes.
So Gordon Kay sadly passed away earlier this year. What are your fondest memories of him?
Well, he was such an energy at the middle of the show. He was always in the driving seat. So, and he always managed to do that. So, he was the engine of the show, if you like, beginning and end.
For me, those set-piece scenes at the bar between Rennie and Gruber, I'm very proud of some of those, and that's what I'll remember about him.
That's fun.
He had a very infectious laugh, like Popeye, when he really got tickled about something. He sort of gurgled.
I think I liked it best when he was dressed up as a resistance woman with all the Mac and that berry. But he still had lipstick and a moustache.
Herbert.
Yes, I've still got the photograph.
Why do you think Renee had so much female attention in the show?
It's a bit of a mystery.
Yeah,
to me,
That was the
anyway.
comedy.
But that was the joke, because he was so hideous.
But also the character in Secret Army that he was based on was the man who owned the cafe.
Bernard Hepton.
Bernard Hepton. I think he was having a bit of extracurricular entertainment with the waitresses in that. I think that's where the idea came from.
Yeah. Brilliant. I mean, I love your relationship that Herr Flick and Helga had. Was it hard to keep a straight face during some of the scenes that you were doing?
It was absolutely terrible. In fact, we've got a still from being on set.
Okay.
And it's sort of angled at sort of over my shoulder, so there's just about a quarter of my face showing. And then Herr Flick's face facing me. And all you can see is my cheek. It's so high, and I'm obviously absolutely dying with laughter and really trying to hold it together. And there was, I think it was series 6, where I spent my whole time sticking my fingernails into the palm of my hands because I wanted to laugh so much.
We used to look at each other's shoulders because we thought if we make eye contact, it's going to be terrible. But of course, it didn't matter so much if you laughed, because your character could do that. I couldn't laugh at all. So the amount of teeth grinding that went on.
The scene
we could not look at each other.
The scene when you were pumping up the tyre.
Oh yes.
Which was on film, not in the studio, but and Kim Corbs outrageously. I mean,
that was when he got the rubbish on his head.
But David left it in.
No, but that was when he got the rubbish on his head. That wasn't
that's
coming
right.
at the time.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
But David left it in because it was just so. It was so sweet that Helga broke up. I mean, it was just lovely. I, on the other hand, was a professional.
It was meant to be just a little pot, or so I was told, of earth on our heads.
But
So
I'd
she got
already
a
been
little pot
told,
of earth.
yes, I'd already been told that it was going to be like a dropped shovel full of
And there was a massive dustbin full of soil.
So the propsman had already sort of let me know and tipped me the wink. And so, you know what it's like when you're expecting something funny to happen. You start to laugh before it even happens. So by the time he got smashed on the head with half a ton of soil, I was beside myself.
It went like this. We saw there was an exploding coffin that had dynamite in it. And it went, and then a bit of earth fell on her head. And I went, that was very amusing. And then there was a pause, and a dustbin full went on her head. That was not so amusing. Because she found it that amusing.